As we step into a new year, most people talk about resolutions. But today, I want to talk about something deeper, something more powerful, something that actually sticks. Living with intention. Not drifting. Not reacting. Not letting life just happen. But actively choosing who you want to become, and then making decisions that line up with that version of you. Hello, I'm Sarah. I'll be guiding you through today's message, helping you slow down, reflect, and reconnect with the version of yourself you're trying to become. I'm glad you're here. Living with intention isn't about perfection. It's about awareness. It's asking yourself every day, is this choice moving me toward the life I want? Is this habit helping me become the person I'm trying to be? Is this decision aligned with my values, or just convenient? Most people live on autopilot. They wake up, go to work, scroll their phone, eat whatever's easy, and repeat the same patterns year after year. But intentional living breaks that cycle. It says, I'm not who I used to be. I'm becoming someone new. Let me give you a real example. A friend of mine spent years saying, I want to lose weight. But nothing changed because wanting isn't the same as choosing. One day, he said something different. I'm tired of feeling tired. I'm choosing energy. That one shift changed everything. He didn't start with a gym membership or a strict diet. He started with one intentional choice, a 10-minute walk every morning. That walk turned into 20 minutes, then 30. He started drinking more water, eating cleaner, sleeping better. 6 months later, he didn't just lose weight, he became a different person. Not because he changed everything, but because he changed one thing, intentionally. Here's another example. A woman I know realized she was always too busy for her family. Work, errands, stress, life kept getting in the way. One day she asked herself, who do I want to be remembered as? That question hit her hard. So she made one intentional decision. Every night at 7, the phone goes away. Family time only. At first it felt strange. But within weeks, her kids were talking more. Her spouse was more connected. Her home felt lighter. She didn't change her whole life. She changed one habit, and it changed everything around her. And one more. A man in his 50s told me he felt stuck. Same job for 20 years. Not miserable, but not fulfilled. He said, I don't even know what I want anymore. So he started small. Every morning, he spent 5 intentional minutes writing down what he enjoyed, what drained him, what he was curious about, and what he wanted more of. Within a month, he realized he loved mentoring younger employees. Within 3 months, he asked his boss if he could take on a training role. Within a year, he was leading a team and loving it. He didn't quit his job. He didn't start over. He simply paid attention and followed the clues. That's intentional living. So, how do you start? First, decide who you want to become. Not what you want to achieve. Not what you want to own. Not what you want to fix. Who do you want to be? Stronger? More disciplined? More present? More confident? More peaceful? Write it down. Second, choose one habit that matches that identity. Just one. If you want to be healthier, start with a 10-minute walk. If you want to be more present, put your phone away during meals. If you want to be more disciplined, make your bed every morning. If you want to be more confident, speak up once in every meeting. Small habits shape big identities. Third, remove the autopilot moments. Autopilot is the enemy of intention. So pause before you eat, spend, react, say yes, say no, scroll, or complain. Ask yourself, is this choice aligned with who I'm becoming? That one question can change your entire year. This year isn't about resolutions. It's about identity. It's about intention. It's about becoming the version of yourself you've always known was in there. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a dramatic transformation. You don't need to change everything. You just need to start choosing on purpose. Because the life you want, the energy you want, the relationships you want, the confidence you want, the peace you want, they all begin with one thing: living with intention. This is your year. Not because the calendar changed, but because you did. And here's the part that matters most. Living with intention is the foundation of something bigger, something we talk about all the time here. Freedom in purpose. When you make intentional choices, you're not just improving your life, you're reclaiming control of it. You're stepping out of autopilot and stepping into purpose. You're choosing the life you were meant to live, not the one you settled for. If this message speaks to you, if you're ready to live with intention and build a life driven by purpose, then stay connected. Subscribe, follow, and join this community. Because together, we're not just setting goals, we're becoming who we were created to be. One intentional choice at a time.